Up front, the 99 of Sellers, Pulliam, and Josh Berry, and it appears at this juncture in the race, Lee Pulliam has the superior machine. He just can't find a way around the 99 of Sellers. Sellers just might be holding up the next two in line. Lee Pulliam, you can sense the desperation in every turn he makes on this 4/16 mile oval. Searching for some daylight beneath the 99 in the corners. There is none. The 99 of Sellers continues to strap that black race car right on the white line. Very close at the line right there is Lee Pulliam now beginning to put the bumper to Sellers, and Josh Berry putting the bumper to Pulliam. What a race we have inside the top three. So many pointed to this 99 in the garage earlier today as the chief threat to unseat Lee Pulliam, but it appears as if Josh Berry brought a rocket ship to the race. That number 88 is on a rail, but he's got to get through two race cars if he wants the top spot. Might have a battle for the lead. Out of turn number 4, Lee Pulliam stuck it to Peyton Sellers. Sellers managed to keep it straight, as Pulliam beginning to apply the bump and run tactic to the rear end of Peyton Sellers. The laps continue to tick away. Sellers still in command of this race, but for how long? Bump and run out of turn number 4, and here comes Pulliam. With lap traffic dead ahead, Sellers has a challenge for the lead out of turn number 2. The top two abreast as they plunge down into turn number 3. Pulliam is there, pulling right up to the door of Peyton Sellers. Josh Berry looking on, but Lee Pulliam still cannot manage to maneuver around the 99 of Sellers. Very close out of turn number 2, and Pulliam pulls back in line. A masterful job of driving by Peyton Sellers. He might not have the fastest car, but he is driving the better race at this point. They're working around Quinn Huff now on the number 18. Presents an opportunity for Pulliam, but Sellers closes the door in turn 3. Pulliam laying the bumper to Sellers out of 4. Sellers is sideways. He saves it, and now Pulliam has sheared away the right front quarter panel of his machine, and that might just force Lee Pulliam down pit road. A major development. Lap number 86. Josh Berry now sees the opportunity to strike. He's got the crosshairs on Sellers as Pulliam now fading in the lower groove. And one moment, one move can change everything, and now Lee Pulliam is in dire straits. Sellers still out front, managing to stave off that very aggressive move by Lee Pulliam. And now Josh Berry scrambling in the high groove of the racetrack. That debris just came off. A lucky break for Lee Pulliam, and that should brandish a caution flag. And it will. Lap number 88. Debris from Lee Pulliam's number 1 machine has brought us under our first. Just like that, we have 2 laps of racing remaining, and Pulliam is going to have to turn up the heat on Peyton Sellers. 123 in the books coming to the white flag. Pulliam is there, but can he work around the 99 of Sellers? White flag in the air, 1 lap to do it. Sellers' goal coming to Motor Mile Speedway was to best Lee Pulliam. His opportunity is now. Down into turn 3, the final time, there's the bump and run. Sellers now shunned to the high side, the 2 touch, and at the line it's Pulliam. What a drag race, and Lee Pulliam beating Peyton Sellers after a bump and run in turn number 4. It brings the crowd to their feet, and after leading 124 circuits, Sellers falls to Pulliam at the line. What a race.
Well, it was pretty simple. Everybody's seen what happened there, but, not happy with second, not happy with coming down here and getting roughed up for the win, but hey, I can't say that I wouldn't have done the same thing, and from here on out I will do the same thing. Just kept getting pinched. He was doing what he had to do to win the race, and I just did what I had to do to win it.
All lies up front. Can McCaskill hold off Barry on the outside of the racetrack? Barry putting up a fight. The top two plunge into turn number 3. Dead even out of the corner. Momentum propels the 08 of McCaskill to the point. Barry still clinging to the left rear quarter panel of McCaskill. McCaskill a slight bit loose out of turn number 4. Opens up the door for Barry into turn number 1. McCaskill feeling the heat from the 47 of Mike Looney down the back straightaway. Top two abreast. Top 4 all side by side out of the corner. McCaskill cannot shake Josh Barry. 3 circuits into the race, and the top spot still anybody's race. McCaskill floating very high in the corners, but it gives him a great run on the straightaways, and McCaskill on lap number 4 will take control of the top spot. Now the battle is for second between Looney and the 88 of Josh Barry. McCaskill with the better restart, but back battles Looney through the center of the corner. We've got a 3-way fray for first. Looney and Pulliam back off, but they're back 3 wide once again. Looney didn't want to relinquish the top spot. He will have no choice. Looney back to 4th. Pulliam to the point. McCaskill trying to rally. That move is to no avail, and we've got trouble further back in the field. Hunter Devers is around. Now the top 2 in the nation will restart 1-2. Pace truck hits pit road. Green flag is out. We're back underway. Pulliam with the better start. McCaskill diving to his inside, the top 2. 2 abreast as McCaskill pushing Pulliam up and out of the groove in turn number 2. Sellers thought about making it 3 wide, and once again Sellers using up Lee Pulliam's number 1 machine. McCaskill to the point. Back battle Sellers, and now Sellers in control of second. Pulliam none too pleased about that move. And McCaskill right back to the outside lane. McCaskill has been content to ride the high side throughout this 125-lap feature, and now, with less than 25 circuits to go, McCaskill right back to the high side. And Peyton Sellers, robbed of a win in race number 1, is back in contention for a victory here in the ladder feature. Green flag is out. McCaskill leads them to the stripe. Dead even entering turn 1. Peyton Sellers wants it. Vindication after race number 1. And Sellers is out in front for the moment. Back comes Lee Pulliam. And McCaskill rallying on the outside. Sellers gets loose. It opens the door up top for McCaskill. McCaskill back out in front. Pulliam trying to find some daylight down low. And Sellers is the man in the middle. Lee Pulliam all over the back door of Peyton Sellers in turn 1. Sellers slams the door. Deke McCaskill is getting away. 2 to go. A comfortable 7/10 of a second margin from first to second. Pulliam in desperation. Time running out, trying to get around the 27 of Lemons. Lemons will not make it easy. White flag in the air for Deke McCaskill. Third in the track standing, searching for his first ever win at Motor Mile Speedway, and it would be a big one with national championship implications. McCaskill rounding turn 4 for the final time. Pulliam is into second. Too little, too late. McCaskill wins. Pulliam second at the stripe. Lemons finishes third. It's going to be a big end to a big night for Deke McCaskill.
He just used us up there and just doing what he had to do to win the race, and he won it, but it'll be in the memory bank, and we'll go at it again.
We was able to get up front and got underneath Lee on that race start, and just done what I had to do to win the race. He done what he had to do to win the first race, so I figured I could do the same thing, and we needed this win bad, man. This is a night I'll never forget.